What is up, everybody? This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I had a Wednesday afternoon off, so I've got my dragon flagon that's full of whiskey. Well, not just whiskey, because that would be a lot of whiskey. And we're going to play some Dragon Age, and I'm going to get progressively drunker as this goes on. Fair warning, if you're actually looking for a proper lesson in how to play Dragon Age, this is not the one for you. The reason I'm playing this game drunk is because I know it inside out, back from upside down. And so is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought into heaven and doom upon the world. Canticle of 390s, or 380s, 813.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the darkspawn into our
Damn
world.
straight, Duncan.
The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it.
Fucking mages.
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption.
I mean, that's a bit unfair, but yeah, basically.
They returned as monsters, the first of the darkspawn.
Drink every time someone says darkspawn or blight, except don't do that, that's a terrible idea. You will die.
They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall.
By the way, this is the PC version of Dragon Age Origins, so it's gonna look like
drove at us again and again until finally we neared annihilation.
And we all look like arse, and there were only like 3 character sprites. So like, I apologize, but this is the only streaming thing that I could make record video of it. Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, here's some guys fighting a blight.
Until the Grey Wardens came.
Then everything got worse.
Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed.
Jam.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten.
Here's our guy Duncan. He's awesome. We like him. Apart from when we don't, but that's not gonna happen
warnings
until
have been
later.
ignored for too long.
Alright, we get it. Come on. Whee!
It will be too late.
For I
For I
have
have
seen
seen
with
with
my own
my own
eyes
eyes what lies on the horizon.
Hint. It's Darkspawn.
Maker, help us all.
Alright, so, blah blah blah. Mages did bad shit, now there's demons and blight and bad things, and the wardens are the only ones who can help people. Your background you select will determine blah 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 which origin story do you want. Well, we can be a guy, because otherwise I'll romance Alistair again, and really who has time for that? Elf or dwarf? Elf or dwarf? No, we're gonna go with my favourite one. I have decided. We are going to be a castless dwarven commoner, because that was how I originally played this game, and that's how we're going to play it this time, and tough. But she's not going to look like that, that's for damn sure. Right, let's... Yeah, that'll do. Right, and her name is Thumpalina. Awesome. Right, let's do some stats. She's a warrior, so she needs strength and constitution and maybe willpower. Yeah, stamina's good. Cool. Right, we want coercion. Like, that's just good to have. Okay. Next. Let's go for... She ain't gonna be dual wielding, that's for damn sure. She ain't gonna be weapon and shield, she's gonna be two-handed, because that's what I like using. Normal. I'm gonna be drunk. This is not... Ah, no, damn it. See, I can't even click the right button. Normal it is! Yeah. I should have set a timer before I started, and I didn't.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the two remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
So we don't have a good life.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat. I don't want to do this in front of my sister.
Why not? She knows the slope of the land, don't you, girl?
I think we tell Barat where to shove it, really. Like,
You told me
Thumpalina is not going to put up with anything. I have decided.
Fart in the middens. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold cap teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream.
Yes.
All she's got to do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him. We're all living the easy life in a diner.
The string harp as opposed to that wind harp we've heard so much about.
I'll treat her however I like, as long as you both eat off my plate. You keep your head down and say aye to any job I decide is low enough for scum like you. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brats. Then you both go free, and I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life. That's what everyone likes. A castless with a big
That's
mouth.
me!
But I didn't come for the joy of your company. I've been looking at my investments, and this one hasn't borne much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows.
I should probably be reading out these dialogue choices, shouldn't I?
Think about
I'm gonna read out these dialogue choices.
The whole
Basically,
family
I've just
on
been
loose ends.
baiting Barat and,
I
like,
know you don't
being
have
angry at
anywhere
him
else
because
to
he's a
turn.
dick. Oh, we don't have anywhere else to turn, apparently. Cool.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Barat expects too much from you. You don't have to hide anything from me, Rika. That's her name. She's Rika. She's our sister. And we love her, apparently. I've seen it before and I'll see it again. I can't stand the way he treats us. Which is the most antagonistic. Let's be nice to her, because that might make things better
I've always
later on,
tried.
maybe.
At least I've kept you from buying your future with what's between your legs. I should have told you. Barat's been warning me ever since 2 of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrowmont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Barat's getting impatient.
Barat expects too much from you. Isn't the work I do for Barat enough? I just wish we didn't have to kiss up to that cave tick. I want you to stop working for him. I just wish we didn't have to kiss up to him. Because I wasn't kissing up to him before.
Cleaning middens, begging, going to the surface.
I'd rather go to the
No.
surface.
Unless you find
There's
a way to
sun
save
up
us
there.
all from Darkspawn and become a paragon. We're pretty much on Barat's leash for life.
Barat expects too much from you. I don't know why we can't join the army and fight Darkspawn. Yeah. Look at me.
It's
I am
fallen.
born to fight
One
things.
more way the nobles protect their status. They say casteless soldiers are more danger to each other than to Darkspawn. That it's an insult to the smith to let us touch a fine-made weapon. Truly, they just don't wish to insult the warrior caste by showing that given the same opportunities, we could lead an army just as well.
Hell yeah, we could, Rika. You're right. Haven't Darkspawn overrun current troops? They know we turn our weapons on them if we had any. They'd rather we all be killed than admit they were wrong. They know we turn our weapons on
I have little
them.
love for the nobles.
Kill the
But they
bourgeoisie!
know, more than we ever will, what the Darkspawn have taken from our kind. Every noble I've met has had a brother or a nephew killed in the deep roads. Yet they let their arrogance blind them to the fact that we could help defend the city against the Darkspawn.
Look at my blue eyeshadow and my general resting I don't give a shit face. Like, I need to get going before Barat comes back. Aren't they doing anything to protect us? The Darkspawn will not likely touch us here. Let's get going. I don't want to exhaust
Stay
too
out of
much
trouble.
time.
I'll see you tonight.
Yep, okay, let's go. Do. Ah!
Alright, alright.
Fucking open the chest.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Oh good, I'd forgotten that that was one of the selected phrases. Why aren't you opening anything? Open the chest. There we go, right. Yes, please. Oh, chest is on this side. Haha. Health poultice is good. Yeah, I have a bunch of DLC, so that was all that stuff that was popping up before. Doop 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 doop. Here we go.
What is it? I'm kind of in a hurry.
You haven't moved. I didn't mean to bother you. Right.
Off with you then. Lesky's probably waiting outside.
Lesky. Yes, I have thoughts about Lesky. Hey, this is our mum. She's useless.
Who's that? Why are you bothering me? Rika?
No, mother, it's Thumpalina, your daughter. And for Guardsman, you're under arrest for drunkenness. It's the King of Ozma. I heard you were single. Never mind, sleep it off again.
Don't you sass me, you ungrateful brat. I made you, and I can make another just like you.
Please, mother, I hate it when you get like this. I'm the only reason you're here and not dead in the gutter.
Then you should have left me there. What have I got that's worth living for?
What about me? What about Rika? Oh, there's no talking to you when you get like this. Please, mother, I hate it when you get like this. Never mind, sleep it off again. What about me? What about my sister?
I know you both hate me. I know what I done to you, but it was for your own good. The world's a cruel place. You had to learn that. You think you'd be where you are now if I'd let you hide from a few slaps? Everything you are, I made you.
Do you think that's something to be proud of? I stopped listening to you when I was 6. I'm leaving now. You can drown in that thing for all I care. I've got work to do. Try and dry out by the time I get home.
Oh, I shouldn't keep doing this to you. I know I shouldn't. It's just so hard. Hey, where's she going? Why's she leaving? Don't leave me!
Never mind, Mother. Why don't you just lie down? That's good.
Aw, crazy drunk mum. Right. I cannot relate to crazy drunk mother at all because I am none of those three things.
Outsodding time. I was starting to think I'd have to bust in and get an eyeful of that spicy sister of yours. Growl.
Growl. Really, Leska? Growl. Okay, just tell me what we're doing. I want to get this over with. Haven't I told you not to talk about my sister in that way? Leska, how's it shaping? So what does Barat have for us? Haven't I told you not to talk about my sister that way?
Because you want the majesty of Lesky for yourself, you shameless hussy. What do you say?
That I might have to feed you your spleen. Just tell me why Barat sent you. When I saw your majesty scepter was a little soft. Ooh. You like Rika because she can't break you with one hand. That's more accurate.
That's its appeal. But as much as I'd love to keep chatting, we better get down to business.
To defeat the... Sorry. What's the story? I was hoping our mission was me making fun of you.
No such luck.
Boo.
Boss says we're out for a search and discipline. One of his smugglers is holding out on him. Name's Oskias, some surfacer. Barat got word that he's been selling shipments topside that never make it to Barat's ears down here. He wants us to find the rotter and see what goods he's holding back.
Any idea where this Oskias is? What sort of goods we trying to find? Is that all? He's stealing from Barat? I like him already. Yeah.
Well, yours will be a short and tragic relationship. You ready to show him some pain?
Yeah. Let's show this duster what Barat does to cheaters. What do we do with him if he's been holding out on Barat? What sort of goods are we trying to find? That's probably relevant information.
You know, gold, lyrium, spices. Anything that Barat might cut someone's head off to get.
I don't think it's right to just kill this guy.
We're not just killing him. First we take back anything he stole and then we kill him.
Alright.
Come on, you can feel bad later.
Fine, but let's find out what he's done
Whatever lets you
first.
sleep at night, my friend.
Can I have a weapon that actually suits the skills that I have, please?
You think I don't know who you work for? Is he onto me?
Is he sending you to feel me out?
Yeah, totally, why not?
Is that it?
Yeah, this is actually not the same character model I used the first time round, but this, the Dwarven Commoner story was like the first one. When I first played Origins, it was the one that spoke to me the most. So yeah, I figured I'd do it again, because I think Dwarven Royal is the only Origin story I haven't played, because it's the longest one. Like, you can be playing this game for like an hour on the Dwarven Royal story and still not actually get out of the specific origin. Shut up! Right, onwards. Yeah, Avenged Fourth, why not? I thought I could find some stuff before then, but apparently not. Yeah, the Dwarven origin story is like the one that spoke to me the most, and the one that I played the first time. The Dwarven Royal is the only story I haven't played all the way through, because it's the longest one, and you can get a whole lot of money. You can like start off the richest, I think, on that one.
What are you doing here, bro?
Oh, shut up. You'll be sorry when I'm a warden and I come back and you'll all be like, Grey Warden, help us. And I'll be like, no.
Good day there, sweetness. You looking to make a quick bit? It could be just what I'm after.
Sound pervier, you weirdo. I am no man's whore.
And I'd not be welcomed by my wife if she thought I fancied castless flesh. I've got a different...
Oh, have you now?
You look like you've still got all your teeth. Nice and healthy. I craft replacements for nobles who have lost theirs. I can pay you real handsome for some of those. 1 silver for 2. What do you say?
I'm not going to sell my teeth. I wouldn't consider less than 2 silvers. Don't you have any legitimate work for me? Do you have any idea who I work for who I work for? I'm not going to justify that with a response. I wouldn't consider less than 2 silvers for 2 teeth.
Won't get a better price. I'm in demand. Top tooth and wig shop off the Diamond Quarter. 4 years running. There are some who just take what they want off someone like you. I'm offering an honest deal. What do you say?
Do you have legitimate work for me?
No work's legitimate if they let you do it, sweetness. The Assembly declared back in Darbier's reign that it insults the ancestors for casteless to perform any work the recognized lineages can do. Now, do you want it or not? 1.5 silvers, and that's my best offer.
Have any idea who I work for?
I wouldn't like you throwing that around. This guy's an artisan that's practically a smith. We don't need that high a profile.
That sounded like a threat, Brand. You know the sentence for harassing a resident engaged in legitimate trade is public flogging and 100 silver fine.
I could fight this dude. Do I want to fight this dude?
Gracious apologies, Master. We were just
Boo,
leaving
let's
right
go.
now. Forgive my
Boo.
friend. Event fumes, they mess with the mind. We're very sorry to bother you. Let's get back before you land us both in a cell.
Boo, I want to fight this dude. God, Lesky. It's like you're not a vengeful castless out to prove the entire world that she's better than everyone.
King's got a team who found traces of Brunka in the deep rats.
Oh? Found her body, did they?
No, tools. Signs of camp, things like that.
Paragon or not, Bronca's dead. She's been gone 2 years. No one survives the deeps that long.
That'll be relevant later on. What's up?
Brands walking around like they own the place. Repulsive.
You just wait, mate. You just wait. I know what's coming. I've seen the future.
Faded corpse is starting to run low. We'll need to strike out for new ground.
Alright, I suppose we better actually get on.
This place is going to the nuts.
Where? Okay, fine. Right. I want some more stuff before I go and confront this guy. Oh, dude, fuck off.
I assume this pile of worthless junk belongs to you? Do you realize it's in the way and that the patrols will not be able to come through? Move it, or I shall have it thrown out in the deep roads. And you with it.
Alright, fine. I can't even inspect anything for later. There's gonna be so much stuff to inspect later.
They should send someone to pick up the trash.
Rude. I was just asking you where I need to go. Jeez. Alright, where do I need to go?
Watch yourself. The Shaper doesn't need your footprints all over his clean clothes.
Do you work for the Shaper?
And well, I might. After my mother took 5 years of her personal time sewing fine dresses for the head maid at the Shaperette, Mother tells me they never considered a single other candidate when the position opened for underwasher.
What does a Shaper do?
They control Orzamar's memories. They oversee births, marriages, death records, histories, everything we do or are.
That's all the stuff that's
Except
important
you, I
to
guess.
dwarves.
Casteless and criminals aren't allowed in a Shaper's presence.
Yeah. Basically, they're like, they control family lineage, and if you're casteless, then you can't prove your family lineage, so it's like, boo, we shun you because you have no link to your past, but because you're casteless, we're not going to help you do that. So it's like that horrible caste system. I'm not going to call her a casteless, that would be a bad idea.
Whatever horrid deviants you're descended from were written out of the histories and deemed unworthy to join the ancestors. Obviously they bred anyway, but their children can't possibly deserve the same protections as those who were legitimately born.
I'm not gonna call her a casteless. That seems like a bad idea. Like, I don't want to start a fight with this lady because she doesn't have a weapon.
As if I'd stop for you.
Alright, I mean you did, but whatever. Right, where are we supposed to go, Lesky?
We won't get very far if you keep stopping to chat.
Where are we supposed to go? Where can we find Oscaius?
Well, you know my suggestion. Go where the ale is. Man's a surfacer, so all he usually gets is that swill they make from grain or whatever. When he comes to Orzammar, he'll head straight for the real thing. Like and malt. Straight up. 8 bits a tumbler.
Alright.
Now you're showing some sense. Come on.
Let's go. I know where to go now. Yeah. So yeah, I know this game a lot. So Thumpalina is like, this is not the same character model.
The ancestors were smiling on my bets today. Another round for the house.
Yay, please. But you said for the house.
Hey, I'm trying to have a drink here. You mind standing downwind?
What do you want? I've got nothing for you.
No.
They say the warrior caste is hosting a proving so the Grey Wardens can look for candidates.
Are they now? That might be relevant to my interests at some point. I am floating above the table. Fear me, for I can levitate. I am the flying castless. Alright, hey dude, what's up? I'm gonna talk to you from like 3 seats.
Hey, I was saying
No, I'm not.
see.
I'm not gonna talk to you.
real
That's
thoughtful,
fine.
Oscaius. It's tiring work looking for you.
How do you know my name?
Did you think Barat wouldn't find out you're cheating him? Let's just say we've got a mutual friend. We're here to stop you from making a big mistake. Empty your bags. If we like what we see, you keep breathing. Do we try and protect him? Or do we take his stuff? Or do we threaten him? We've got a mutual friend. That's a nice neutral
You're
one.
not from Barat, are you? Because that would be too much. I don't think I could handle.
Calm down, there's no reason we can't keep this civilized. If you did nothing wrong, you've got nothing to fear. Or empty your bags again. Let's go for... Let's keep this civilized. I mean, Thumpalina is not generally a very civilized kind of person, but... I may be, but blubbering will just make it longer. Of course not. That is, this is just a friendly inspection. Why is there a reason we should? Let's go for that one.
Look, I've always been loyal to Barat. He's been good to my family. I know how much I owe him.
Fine, then I'll just kill you and plant the evidence later. Direct. Save your excuses. Lesky, search his bags. Then why have you been holding out on him? I believe you, but I just need to make sure. Why have you been holding out on him?
I haven't. I wouldn't.
Persuade. You think that's going to convince me? If you're lying, you're going to wish I only killed you. Save excuses, Lesky searches bags. Let's use that coercion point we had. Coercion breaks this game. Like, I'm not kidding. The earlier you max out coercion, the easier it is to just break this game. Like, I've had conversations before. There's one later on where someone comes up to you and they're like, how dare you do this? We're gonna kill you because you let this happen. And you just go, I don't think that would be a good idea if you have max coercion. And they go, oh, I guess you're right then, and wander off. It's like the most nonsensical thing, because this was still based very much on Dungeons and Dragons mechanics, which means that like they tried, but it hadn't really gone as well as it could. They got rid of traits like coercion and things like that in the later games, which I think was a shame, because I kind of liked the being able to persuade people into doing whatever the hell you wanted. You can also intimidate if you look scary enough.
I have some lyrium ore. I have a little deal with one of the mining families. If it worked out, I was gonna bring Barat his cut, I swear. I'd be crazy not to.
Suicidal, one might say.
No one messes with the boss. That's good enough for me. You're going down. How much ore did you take? How long have you been cheating Barat? And who have you been selling to? Let's go with how long have you been cheating
Not
him?
long. I mean, I'm not cheating him. I mean, this is my first time. Oh, please don't kill me.
Give me one good reason not to.
I've got a lot of lyrium. Maybe we could work something out. Share and share alike. I don't got any coin myself. I make that topside, but you can take the ore, sell it, maybe get enough to get out of this nest. What do you say?
Intimidate. Give me all you have and I'll pretend you weren't here. We help you, Barat's after us next. Hold him still. Lesky. We don't steal from Barat and you shouldn't either. Let's go with we help you, Barat's after us next. Lyrium, by the way, is something that mages use to get magical powers.
Please turn around.
We don't need it because we're going to worry about our mages eventually, but when we have mages.
You can't do this.
We're going to get mages
Help.
at some point.
Call the guardsman. This is murder.
You two let me know if you need anything. I'll be in the back.
No one cares about murder
This is
in
what
the
you want.
commons.
You're gonna kill me for that?
Sorry, Star Rocker, a job's a job. You shouldn't have tried to bind me with them. I wish there were another way. Ooh. Job's a job.
No!
Gotta get it done. Ah, okay, fighting now. Oh god, okay. I'll get back to... We appear to a friend.
Sounds better than later.
I'll get back to the... Back to you all. Come on. Cool. Have to leave this one here because we've been going for 39 minutes. I will see you in the next one.